Hi everyone. In this video, we will be discussing about Microsoft Bing ads. In case if you are looking to create campaigns using Microsoft Bing ads, I will help you to walk through the tool and create different types of campaigns like search, PMax, connected TV ads, audience type ads, lodging ads, and also shopping ads. Right. And also I will be walking you through a complete ad platform, all the options, interface. Hit the like button for this video and also subscribe to my channel. Let's get into this video. Go to Google or Bing if you are using Bing, and just type Microsoft ads, or you can also type Bing ads. So once you do that, you will see this ads.microsoft.com. Okay, so this is a platform you have to come. Just click on that. Since I'm already logged in, I directly came to that over here. Otherwise, you will be, let me log out and just again show it to you. Okay, I'm just going to click on this. You will have this dashboard. If you have never ever signed up for this, click on sign up and use your Microsoft login or your Gmail login or your Office email login over here related to Microsoft, and you can log in, right? So in my case, I already have the account. So if you are already using this account, just enter the email ID and click on next. And if you have forgotten password, you have options over here to reset those options. So I'm going to click on next. Okay, and it is going to ask me a code. Okay, let me just enter that. So I am signing into my Microsoft Ads or Bing Ads account. Okay, once I come here, since I already have the account, I don't need to sign up and fill in my details. But in case you don't have an account, it will ask you to prompt you to a screen where it will ask you to create an account. Okay, for example, let me just go here, right? You can see here option to different accounts over here. So here it is asking me to create a new account. Okay, so the hierarchy of this will be, first you will have a manager account. Under that you will have an ad account. If you look at, I have two manager accounts, and under this OG there's 0 ad accounts. Under this EEI there's 1 account. So I'm going to switch to EEI. Since you're starting and you don't have any accounts, so it will ask you all these basic details of your, what you want to put as your account name, what's your primary contact email ID, your language, right, what's your time zone, and you click on next. And next you have the business location, tax information, right? So you add your address, right, your tax registration certificate, your ID, your business registration ID. All of those details will be asked according to your country. And then next you will be asked to add a payment method, like you can add your debit card, credit card, or you can add funds over there initially, and after you spend X amount of money, you will be qualifying for a monthly invoicing one over there. So these are like basic accounting, finance related over here. Now let's keep this aside, since this is very easy to do all these details. So let's go to the main dashboard of the ad account. So I'm going to click on this, right, and it will take me to the main dashboard. I'll just click on this part. Since I don't have the payment information added, so it always take me to that screen to add the payment information. In case you don't have any payment information, you don't want to add, you just want to explore initially and you don't want to start the campaigns and all of this, you just, as I said, just click on this logo. You'll come to this dashboard without adding any payment information, just because you wanted to explore the platform and you don't want to immediately start advertising over here, right? So there's bunch of options here. The UI is clean, and one more important thing is, in case you already have a Google Ads platform and you wanted to import, you can easily import all your ads over there, I'll quickly show all of those. So you can see here import option at the left side. So you have import from Google Ads. You want to import all the ads from the campaigns, all the ad groups, ads, everything. You can use this option. In case you want to import from Meta Ads, you can use this. In case you want to use import from Pinterest, you can use this option, right? So you will have an export option in all of them. Otherwise you can directly connect. Let me just show you import from Google Ads. I'll click on this Google Ads. So you can see sign in with Google. So once you do that, sign in with Google, right? You use your email ID and you sign in with the Google and click on continue. And you're going to check this option and continue, right? It is going to show you a bunch of accounts, like whatever accounts you have in your Google accounts, it is going to show all of those. And you select whichever account you want to import, and then you click on next, right? And once you click on next, right, again you want to sign in using Google Merchant Center. In case you want to run shopping ads, those Google Merchant Center details will be imported to Microsoft Merchant Center in case you want to do e-commerce kind of an ads, shopping related ads. If you are not shopping, you don't have an e-commerce store, you're just normal business, then just click on next. Okay, you have this name and you just give a name, like whatever you want to put the name as. You can see here automatic schedule. You want to use an automatic schedule or you want to use a custom schedule. You just want to run once now, or you want to run weekly, or you want to run daily kind of a thing. You can decide. Automatic schedule will be automatically regular basis. It will be automatically imported, but this is something not recommended. They show it as recommended, but this is not recommended. It would create you issues. But just create schedule. Since you're already, like, let's say you have 20 campaigns and you wanted to import all at once, just click on once and import all of those ads, right? Start importing and everything will be imported. You want to select, deselect any of the things you don't want to import, you just can do those customization options over here. You want to customize budgets, don't want to put same budgets what are there on your Google over here, you just can customize. But otherwise keep this opt, so everything will be by default. Whatever daily budget or lifetime budget which is allocated in Google platform will be automatically coming over here, right? So this is something you can do using your Google Ads. You can do that import. And same with the Meta Ads as well. Click on Meta Ads and sign in with your Facebook, choose your account, then import all of them, right? So same with your Pinterest as well. I'm not gonna touch Pinterest because Meta and Google are like the big chunks which people usually use. Let me walk through all of these options over here. The first one is campaigns, right? By default it is clicked on campaigns. You can see that over here, a line over here which is selected. You can click on conversions, where you will have another options, asset library, import I just showed you, reporting, right? Merchant Center and all this. Now let's look at campaigns, right? So when I click on campaigns, you will be seeing this overview dashboard, right? So you have this overview. There are some tips which are coming over here, which is asking to add payment method, right? Which is related to the account or finance related. Next is recommendations. Once you have done any campaigns in this account, you will be start seeing recommendations, right? A lot of recommendations from Bing or Microsoft itself. Next, I'll go to search insights. So this is also similar thing. Like once you run search campaigns, you will see a lot of insights related to your search campaigns. Next is campaigns. When you click on campaigns, you will see all the campaigns which are in the account, right? You can see all of them. You want to create a new campaign, just click create new campaign, right? So that is starting of the campaign. But let me just walk through all of these things and then take you through how campaign creation process works, right? So once you click on campaigns, you will see these campaigns and all options over here. You can pause. This is in a pause state. You can enable them and all of those, right? You can check all of them and do bulk edits, multiple edits over here. You want to enable all of them at once, you want to pause all of them, you want to change budgets for all of them, you want to change budget strategy for each of them, right? You can do that. You can assign labels for each of them to keep it easy for your labeling purpose. If some campaigns fall under one group, you can do a labeling kind of a thing for all of them. These are some of the options. And next comes the over here, the auction insights. Auction insights is basically if like there are multiple competitors which are bidding on same keywords, right? So you will be seeing all those data, like who are all bidding, at what level are they, like how are they bidding against you. So all those details, what is their impression share, right? All of those details will be visible over here, right? And next is ad groups. It will show all the ad groups inside the campaigns. Next will be the product groups. In case you are running any e-commerce related ads or shopping ads, you will see that product groups over here. Next will be property groups. In case you are running any hotel related ads, property related ads, right, you will be able to see this over here. And next comes the experiment. In case you want to do any A by B testing, any split testing kind of a thing, you can do it from here. You can do a create, select the campaign over here, and then next give a experiment name and give a experiment percentage split you want to do, and you have some of the split options. You have the search based and cookie based, and you can do another version of your ad, another version of your budget, and do a split testing between all of those. Next comes the ads and ad extension. So you can see all the ads which are created inside the ad account. Under each ad group, under each campaign, you'll be able to see this ads. And then next here you will have extensions. So extensions you can create same as Google. You will be having different types of extensions. You have app extension, action extensions, call out, link, flyer, image, location, logo, price, promotion, review, structure, snippet, and video extensions. You have like way more than your Google. Like you will not find these many extensions on Google. So you can create all of them over here. Okay. And you have automated extensions. Automated are created by the Microsoft ad platform itself. In case they feel there is a probability of adding some content, they'll create to your search campaigns. Dynamic ad targeting. You want to do a dynamic ad targeting, just you can create here. You can select the ad group over here, right? I don't have any available ad groups now, so it is not showing over here, right? And the next landing pages, all the landing pages will be appearing over here. And again, the competition data will be appearing here. You also have auction insights data here. Apart from auction insights, you also have deeper insights over here. Once you run the campaigns, you will see all these details. Within a week kind of a thing, you will be seeing all the options. And you have a settings. You want to do change any settings for any campaign, you will have here. For each campaign settings you have, this is account level settings. If you want to do any account level setting changes, you can do over here, right? And next is the keywords. You can see all the keywords you have added to your ad account in each campaign and ad groups. Next would be the negative keywords. In case you added any negative keywords, you can see here. In case you want to create any native keyword lists, you can select campaign name, right? And you can create all of those. And next is search terms. So search terms are basically what people are actually searching. So you might have put X number of keywords, but people will be searching for different keywords. So those all actual search terms will be displayed over here. Again, you have auction insights. You have third time repeating over here. And I missed on this change history. So this shows what all changes have been done each day basis to each campaign, ad group, and an account level. Each and every change, what you're doing in the account will be recorded over here. Everything which, if you have added any targeting, if you have paused any campaign, if you have added any ad group, language, right? Everything will be added over here without missing any of these. So next one would be the audience, right? If you want to create any audience, you can create the audience over here. You want to create any remarketing list, any custom audience, you want to upload your data, you can do that, right? You want to create an in-market audience list, you can do that, right? You want to create any customer match lists, you can do all of those things right over here. So there are already some of the audiences which are created over here. And for that, you want to click on association, right? You will have campaign level, ad group level. I just choose campaign level over here, and then you have ad targeting, right? So here, select audience, in market audience. So you want to select any in market audience, click on that. In case you have already created any remarketing lists, all of them will be appearing over here. In case you have uploaded any data, customer data over here, you will see that custom audience created over here, right? In case you have any similar audience, it will be displayed over here. Right now we don't have anything, we have not created anything, so it doesn't display anything. So you can choose in market, and you can create, save. Next will be your demographics, right? So it will show all the demographics data, like related to age, gender, company, industry, or job function. Since LinkedIn is also part of Microsoft, so you will see a lot of information getting pulled from LinkedIn as well. You have that kind of targeting options over here, so you can see all the data related to age, right? In case you want to pause for that or change bid for each age group, right? You can do that. I think pause option is not available over here, but there is under campaign level, you will be able to do that easily. So here it doesn't show. So next is gender, what genders it has been reached to, all those impression share, all the data you'll be able to see. And next is company, it will show the company related data, what industry related people are actually looking after your ads. Next is job function, so it will show all the job function related ones, right? So these are like options under the campaigns. And next is conversions, right? Once you click on conversions, you will have these three options, and the important one would be UET, which is universal event tracking, which is similar to your Google tags, your Facebook pixel, or your LinkedIn insight tags, right? So it is useful to collect the data of the people who are actually visiting your website or your landing pages, right? So for this, you have to create a tag initially. I have already created, there are 2 tags over here. Create a tag, and then later fire this tag on your thank you page, right? So what you have multiple methods. You can give this code to your developer, and they'll be able to do that. Otherwise, you can use your Google Tag Manager. You have your GTM placed on your website and landing pages. Simply, you can go to Google Tag Manager and add this tag and fire on the thank you page which you want to. Click on that tag. I just clicked on that tag, right? Continue tag setup. I'll click on continue tag setup, and you have this enable Microsoft Clarity option also. I have enabled. And Microsoft Clarity is basically like a heat map tool, which is like Hotjar, like Crazy Egg kind of a tools, which will tell you how people are interacting, what are the heat maps. Like you will be able to see the recordings, how they are interacting with your website or your landing pages, how much time they have spent, which is like an analytics similar to Google Analytics, I would say, like, which is a mix of Hotjar and Google Analytics. You will not see very detailed data like analytics, but you will see the top level data of number of sessions, number of users to each page, what's their bounce rate. All these data you will be able to see, the country data, age, gender kind of a data, be able to see using Microsoft Clarity. So it's a separate tool. In case you are not aware of that, you can go to my channel and search for Microsoft Clarity. You will be able to see the Microsoft Clarity tutorial, and it is very useful for understanding how your users are behaving on your website or landing page, right? So click on save and next. You will be able to see these options. Send the tag to a developer, or in case you have a WordPress, Wix, Shopify kind of a platforms, you can add it. But I think recommended would be Google Tag Manager, because you don't want to put multiple add platform pixels on your website directly. You want to trigger them using Google Tag Manager, which is one of the best practices, because it doesn't use much of your load speed time, because you have only GTM code placed. You don't want to place multiple tags. So it's best always to fire UET tag using Google Tag Manager. Click on Google Tag Manager, click on next. Then you sign in with your Google account, right? Once you click on sign in with Google account, then you will see all the accounts available in Google Tag Manager. Select that particular account for that website where you are running ads. You're done, right? So it will automatically create a UET tag on the Google Tag Manager. You can go there and verify as well. You can log into Google Tag Manager and verify if it is created or not. This is how you create the UET tag, which is essential for conversion tracking, right? And also create the remarketing list. And next is the conversion goals, right? So you will have different conversion goals for different campaigns. It will help you to track how many conversions are coming to a particular campaign. So you want to create different conversion track. You have multiple forms on your website, you have multiple landing pages, and all of them are going to different thank you pages. So you have to create conversion goal setup over here. So how to do that? Click on create over here and choose if it is a website, mobile app, right? So just click on website since it's a website, and then next click the goal category, right? If you are into e-commerce, you can create a conversion tag for add to cart, checkout, or purchase, right? So for three of them you have to create, so that you will understand like how many people are actually coming to add to cart, who are actually stopping at checkout only, and who are actually how many people are actually purchasing, right? You want to know that flow, right? So you can create three different things for your sales related category. And in case of leads category, you only want any leads, right? You have a website, you have a form over there, right? You want leads. So in that case, you have to click on one of these categories which suits your business. In case you are into like any service business, like you are a doctor, you want your patients to book an appointment, you can do that, right? You are running a clinic, you can do that. Or else if you are other businesses, you can request for a quotation. You can choose the category as submit lead form. You have a website and there's a form over there, you want to submit the form, that is absolutely fine. And you have sign up, you have a newsletter, you want to have them to sign up, you can choose that. You don't have any of these things, you want your conversion to be like a page view. There's a page on your website, and if you want people to come there, right, you want to track how many people are actually coming from your ads, so you can choose this page view as well. Contact is generally your phone number or email, if the people are clicking on your email, or your phone number available on your website, right? So that tracking, you want to track how those clicks are happening over there, you can choose over here. In case any of these doesn't fit your business, you can obviously go to other, do your manual tracking setup using a developer, right? For now, let's just keep it simple and submit lead form, right? And click on destination URL. This is because once I fill that lead form and they click on submit button, so make sure they are going to a thank you URL, which is your destination URL, right? That is where you will consider it as a conversion happened or a lead is generated, right? Once they fill form, click on submit button, and then they gets redirected to your thank you page, then you consider it as a conversion because you already got a lead. So that is where you choose destination URL. In case you don't have a URL redirecting after a form submission, you want to track the submit button clicks, so in that case you can go to this one. Or else you have something, a downloadable file on your website, like a white paper or a ebook, you want people clicking on that download button, then you can, and that is considered as a conversion for you, then you can choose this event. Right now, let's just keep it simple and go to this one and click on next. So this is the name you can give, like a thank you page, I would say. And this is like a destination URL. What does your conversion URL looks like? So mostly it will be like thank you, right? Or else maybe a different thing you might be using, right? So this is how it looks sometimes, right? Like for example, you can see here as an example, website.com/confirmation. Otherwise, you can just, without that domain inclusion also, you can just include thank you. So which means that on your website, any page which has a thank you, if someone visits using a Bing as, it will be considered as a conversion, right? So revenue, in case you have a fixed value to your conversion, then put a fixed value. In case your service is of $50, put 50. But if your conversion value changes for your service or a product, it's different for different services or different product, then I would recommend to choose this option. Conversion value may vary. Otherwise, you don't want to assign a value, you can just click on don't assign a value, right? You can keep all these advanced settings as it is, and then click on next. Turn on enhanced conversions. So enhanced conversions are basically, it is going to take the form submission data, the people who submitted the email, like name, email, phone number, right? So all these data, and it is going to pass back into Bing or Microsoft ads. This would help, report the data correctly. I advise to keep this turned on and check this, and click on save and next, and select the tag, right? Which tag you are firing. There are two tags which I have created, UET tags. So creating one tag is enough. You don't need to create. I just created for a test purpose. One tag is enough. So choose that one tag which you have created over here, right? And save and next. So it is asking, do you have UET tag installed? Obviously you would have already installed it. Just so yes, having installed, and click on that and just save and next. So once you have done installed, just click on this one, save and next. So this is a extra setup for enhanced conversions. So this script should be added to your website, copy tag and send it to your developer. They will be able to do that, right? So this will help you to take the data of, email, phone number, and pass it back to Bing or Microsoft. Okay, then click on next, done. So you're done with your conversion tracking, right? Next is offline conversions. Basically, you have created your online conversions just now, but if the conversions are actually happening offline, right? There are people directly visiting to your store and purchasing your products from your store directly, then you won't be able to track that data, right? So for that purpose, you need this offline tracking conversion. This would help you to optimize for that kind of customers. So basically you have to maintain Excel file of your customers who are actually coming to your store directly or taking services offline with no online involved, right? If you're an offline business with no internet involvement. So first thing what you have to do is create your file. Like you must be maintaining a record of your customers, right? Then you have to upload over here. So for that you have a template already given, an Excel file and a CSV file template is given. So what you have to do is just follow this template accordingly. You have to upload over here. So while you are creating conversions goals, you have an offline option also, right? So this is how you have to create that offline conversion. So click on next, just say test revenue value, don't assign, save and next. So you have that import file, right? So you have to go to your tools, offline conversions, and upload. Once you do that, you will have those conversions. So basically any ad which you are clicking on Bing, you will have this Microsoft click ID, all right? So which will be passed on to your landing page, right? So when you set up this enhanced conversions, you will put a code to your website, right? So this will track your Microsoft click IDs also, which will help you to identify and match your people who actually clicked your ad, who actually came to your offline store. So this will help to match both the data. So it will report data back to the platform, and it will show the offline conversions in your ad too. Like if someone has clicked on your ad, actually filled a form, and then your enhanced conversions tracks your Microsoft click ID, and then you have the data in your store on an Excel file, right? So that email ID and phone number will be matched to your data which you are tracking using enhanced conversion, and that is how the offline conversions are recorded and reported into your Microsoft platform. Okay, and next is the asset library, which is primarily your you want to upload any files like images, videos onto your platform, and you want to use it in your ads later, you can do this. Also, you have an integration with OpenAI, ChatGPT, DALL-E 3 over here, where it will help you to create images automatically. You can see over here, powered by DALL-E, which is from OpenAI. You can click on generate images and give image prompt, right? For example, it has given a sample over here, example. Click on this and click on generate images. Then it will start giving you, 4 images over here. So in case you don't have any stock images, this is a great tool to use. You can choose this and you can add it to this library, asset library, right? And later you can use this in your ads. You want to run any Christmas related ads, you can actually do that. You can create any kind of an ads related to your product or services. This is like performance, how the assets are performing, all the data will be shown over here. Next is import. I have shown you all these options from Google Meta. And next is reporting, which has some templates, default templates over here. This is like campaign level report. You will see all the campaign level reports over here. Next is your merchant center. This I will talk later. So next we will discuss about billing options. So in the starting itself, we have discussed, right? You can add your funds. You can set up your auto recharge, right? There's no funds as of now. You can click on add funds. So just add some amount over here and click on pay now. Something is wrong, I think. You will have this option. Otherwise, you can go to this payments method. Just I'll click on back to billing. You have transactions. So all the transactions which are happening will be shown here. All the documents over here. And this is the history, transaction history seen here. And next, payment methods. You can add your card, your debit or credit card over here. All the billing details you can add over here, right? In case you want to do a bank transfer, you can do this. For a new account, you are not eligible for this, but if you have a history of spending X amount, I think you can just search and find out what's the limit to be eligible for the monthly invoicing. Click on monthly invoicing and follow the process. So you can see here, so at least 5,000 USD for any 3 of last 12 months. You should be having at least 1 year history. So then only you are eligible. So in case you are eligible, it will be shown here, right? I'll just go back, click on insertion orders. This is mainly related to your monthly invoicing. In case you have opted for monthly invoicing, you will have these IO orders over here. Next is billing settings. You have to put your account payable contacts over here so that they receive your billing documents. So this is about billing. And next is settings. Keep it as default as they are. No need to make any changes over here. These are account settings. So initially when you are creating the accounts, this is how you will set. If you want to change anything, you can just edit account settings and change the information you want over here. You want to add your tax ID, your address, location, right? All those details can be changed over here. Your email preferences, you want to have some emails triggered, some emails don't want to get triggered to your email ID. You can just click on and off. Next is manager account settings. So these account settings are like your add account settings. Manager account, you will have above that, you will have manager account. Right, so these are like manager account settings. You can change as well over here. Click on again my settings. So these are like your profile settings for this email ID. Next is account verifications. So this is basically you have to verify advertiser status. Click on become advertiser identity verification. So you have to do this verification. So it will show all these advertiser details over here, which is like a trustworthiness for the people who are actually seeing the ad. So they might be thinking this is a fraud ad or a scam ad, right? So for that purpose, this is necessary. If you are running as an individual, you can choose this. As a business, you can choose this. You have to produce all these documents, right? Company, incorporation, registration certificate related ones. So next will be your verify location, your website, your documents, email address, registration number, right? So all those should be put here and click on next. So you have all those details over here, your website document, like for example, GoDaddy account or any other domain related ones, receipt of your website or your business license. It differs for each of the country. You will have different options for each country, right? So all those information you will have to submit. Your legal business name, your business location, everything you have to submit and click on done, and then later you will be verified. Next is user management. You want to give access to any other person. Click on invite user and give details and assign their role. So you can see you have 4. You have a super admin, which has all accesses. Standard user, this is advertising campaign manager. You want to manage the campaigns. This is just a viewer with no editor access, right? You can click on this question mark and you will see what all permissions are given to each and every role, right? Super admin will have all permissions, full permissions, right? Standard user will have, all the permissions to manage your campaigns, billing activities, and manage users, right? So they can't remove super admin. Advertiser can, view the select accounts, add, edit, delete any campaigns. Viewer will have only read only, they'll not be able to do any changes to the account. So these are the multiple roles available. Click on send and the user will get that invitation on their email and they'll be able to log in to your account, make changes. So next is direct managers. So this is mainly to do with your Microsoft account manager from the Microsoft ad platform itself. So this you will be able to see here if someone has account manager who is managing this account, if they want access. So you can see that over here. Next, tools. So here we'll discuss about some of the tools which I have not discussed. So this we have already seen: campaigns, audience, this keywords, this everything you will be able to see once you start creating your campaigns. So asset library, I have discussed over here. Asset library. Business location. So this is basically you have your Google My Business or your Bing places, right? You want to sync that data to Microsoft or Bing ads. You can do that. Click on business locations, then choose import options. You can import all your Google Maps from your Google My Business over here, or if you have any Bing places, you can import over here. So this is how you can do that. And next is, again, I'll go to tools, and then next I'll go to content and data, and next will be property center. So property center is basically to import all your properties or hotels what you have. I'll click on property center, right? So you can see here, welcome to property center over here, and you can do a manual upload. You will have a template. Click on this download template and put all your properties, your hotels, everything in this format and upload over here. Or you have any website URL which is created, which has all the information, it will be automatically updated. You can actually give that URL in case you have a user ID password to that. You can click here and you can choose the frequency of fetching that URL, weekly, monthly, or daily kind of a thing. You can choose all of those details and click on save, right? So all the data will be fetched automatically in case you are adding new and new properties to your website. So mainly these are useful for very big platforms like booking.com, Agoda kind of a platforms. So next is price feed. Put all your price feed over here, your landing page feed over here. You have a template, you can follow the template and go here. This is logo, you can upload your logo over here, right? So individually you can go to each and every option over here and do a manual upload. So you have this report, share of voice, which is similar to auction insights. Compare with your competitions and tell what kind of a share you are taking in your particular industry against your competitions, right? So that share of voice will be shown here. Okay, so this is your bookings report. You can see all the data over here and you can download. Okay. Next, I'll click on tools again. I'll go to content and data. Next, you have Merchant Center. Merchant Center is basically similar to Google Merchant Center. You will have to create a store here, and inside that you will be able to upload your products. So I've already created a store. I'll just create another store. Click on store, create a store manually, or in case you already have a Google Merchant Center, you can import that existing store over here. Otherwise, you can click on create store manually, click on next, your store name, validation. If you have already validated using UET tag, you can use this, or if you have validated using your webmaster tools, you can use that. You can select your website, okay, and click on next, right? Give a store name like store 2, click on next, and contact details, create store. You are done, right? Now I'll go to store, have your feed. You want to create a feed, you want to import from Google Ads, you can do that. You want to create a feed, you click on that. So feed name, right? Online product, local product, right? Inventory update, you wanted to, your country where you want to sell, right? What's your currency? And you have 3 methods to upload that. You can do a manual upload. You have a sample file over here. You can see a sample file. Choose that sample file, follow the instructions there, and you can manually upload it. Next one is your automatically download file from the URL. In case your website has any URL where all the products are updated automatically, you can give that URL. In case it has a username, password, click that and schedule, run the schedule over here. Like you want to run daily, monthly, weekly, right? All these schedule details you can run and create feed. So it will automatically fetch the products on that particular URL. A manual upload is like you have to do every time any new products keeps coming in, right? You have to do it on a daily basis in case you are adding new products every day, right? So this is how you create that feed. And next is your Microsoft Store ads. So you have a Microsoft Store on your laptops, right? Like similar to your Google Play Store or your App Store, right? You will have Microsoft Store on your desktops or your laptops, right? In your Windows laptops. So in case you want to create and run ads over there, you can run, right? It helps you to run ads on your apps, games, any campaigns you want to run. First, you have to add the publisher, like whichever app you have on your store, search for that. And once you do that, you can add after you add your publisher account, so you can start creating the app campaigns. I'll click on cancel over here. I'll again go to campaigns, or you also have a create button over here, right? Or else from the campaigns also, click on campaigns, again campaigns, you can click on create. You will see the goal of your campaign. So this is how you will start the creating any campaigns, right? If your goal is to generate leads, you go for leads. If your goal is to drive conversions, right? You have an e-commerce store, right? You want to make people purchase products, you can go to this drive conversions. In case you are a new company, new startup, or you have opened a new store, you can choose this because you want to build awareness of your particular brand or a particular location. You opened a new store, right? You want to increase awareness of that particular store or brand, right? You can choose this. Next is sell products. So you have your merchant center, right? So using merchant center, you can sell your physical products over here. Next, promote apps. You have your app already and you want to promote apps, you can do this. You don't know what your goal is, just you can do the skip and you will be taken to next this thing. So for this purpose, for showing all the options, I'll just choose skip, and you will be seeing all these campaign types. So you'll be seeing these 6 campaign types. One is search. So basically, when people are searching on your Bing platform, you will be able to show the ads to those people. Not only Bing, so you will be also able to show your ads on different search platforms like Yahoo, DuckDuckGo. There are other search partners also with the Bing. So you can see all those details over here, right? You will see ads on Bing, Yahoo, AOL, DuckDuckGo, Ecosia, and there are some other partners as well. And next is shopping ads. You want to run your shopping ads, you have products to sell, this is the option you have to choose. And next is CTV, connected TV, right? You want to run your video ads on your TV, right? On TV platforms like Netflix. You want to run ads on Netflix because Netflix also has a subscription model where ads will be displayed and you will have a minimum subscription which you have to pay, right? So where people will be watching those platforms, right? All these OTT platforms on their TV, you can run that CTV ads over there. And also you can run your video ads on your Microsoft platforms like MSN. Microsoft has its own browser, you can show the ads over there also. And next is lodging. If you are having any property or hotels, you want to run ads, so this is for you. Performance Max, exactly similar to your Google Performance Max. So basically you want to run your ads on all Microsoft platforms, right? Using AI. This is an AI driven campaign. So you will have lesser targeting options and all of this, but more to do with your signals and giving your data to this campaign. Next is audience campaign. So this is where you can run your ads on Microsoft partners, right? Using your audience targeting, right? You have in-market, remarketing, all of those, right? You can run display ads, native ads, and video ads. So these are multiple, sub campaign types you have. If I select search, so you also have again 2 types, search ads and app installs, right? In case if someone has a Bing app on their phone and they're searching for an app and you want to run while they are searching, you can select this. So this is for normal search ads if they're searching for any product services. Next is shopping. You can run shopping ads on search if they're searching for any products on the Bing search or AOL, DuckDuckGo, Ecosia or Yahoo kind of a platforms. Apart from that, you can also run your ads on all these platforms. Your Outlook, you can run on Outlook. You will be seeing ads on Outlook as well. You have MSN, you have your Microsoft Edge browser you can run, and Microsoft Start, right? You have on your Windows laptop, you will have that left side this option. Next is shopping, smart shopping, which will show your ads on search results pages automatically. This is more of a automatically driven shopping campaigns. So in the next coming videos, you will have each and every detailed creation of campaign types. So we will see how we will create campaigns on using search, shopping, CTV, lodging, performance max, and audience in detail. So I'll walk you through each and every campaign. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel so that it helps and motivates me to do more videos. In this video, I will walk you through the process of creating search campaign using Microsoft Ads or Bing Ads. Okay, so for this, so once you are in this campaign section over here, and again campaigns over here, click on create. Under this campaign, you can click on create, or else you also have a create button over here. You can simply click on here. Any of this works. So click on create here, and it asks for a goal of this campaign, right? So the campaign you want to create, generate leads or drive conversions or awareness, sell products or promote apps, which is the goal of your campaign. You need to select the goal of the campaign. If you are not sure about your goal, which is still fine, but usually you will definitely have some goal, like you want to generate leads, ask people to come to your website and fill form, or else you have an e-commerce store, you want to drive conversions, you can sell your products, you want to promote your products like apps. You can also build awareness to your new products which you are launching or new store, like that. So just for the video purpose, I'll just click skip over here to show you all the campaign types we have. Just click on skip and you will see search, shopping, connected, lodging, performance max, and audience campaign type. Now we are going to look at search campaign type, right? So you can see here conversions and leads. So this search campaign type is available when you choose any of these goals, right? If you want conversions or if you want leads, then search campaign will be available, right? Accordingly, you can see which goal has which type of campaign types. Okay, now let me click on this search. So once I click on search, you have two types of ads. Basically, one is search ads. When you are searching on Bing, right, you will see a lot of ads coming in. So let me just go to bing.com, right? So this is bing.com, right? And if I just click on digital marketing courses, right, so you can see here this Coursera, but these are like not ads, right? But you will see somewhere ads where it will show it as ad, right? But right now we don't see any ads running over here, right? Let's say accounting software. Let me just type accounting software. I can see Tally Solutions, Zoho, so a couple of things. Okay, so you can see here sponsored, right? You can see here sponsored, as which is not visible, which is actually included in the description, which is not clearly visible. So this is an ad. Basically, this is a search ad. You can see here sponsored. You can also see here sponsored. This is also an ad. You can also see Udemy ad over here, and then next comes the organic results over here, right? So these are all the search ads on the Bing platform. Okay, and let me just duplicate and do digital marketing courses, right? Okay, now you can see upgrade ad, which is a sponsored. You can see a tag, sponsored tag. Same from the Udemy, you can see a sponsored. Same from Coursera, you can see sponsored. From Digital Scholar, yes, again sponsored. So now from here, all are the organic ones. So you can put your ads in one of these ad spots, which is the this one. And next one is the app install ads. So this is basically on the mobile apps. If you're having your Bing app, Bing browser, and you are searching for any apps, right, and then you will see app ads over there, right? So those are your app ads. Like, let me just show you an example. I'll just go to images, right, and let me just open this one. This doesn't look like an ad. This is not an ad, but yeah, here. So you can see there's a search, there's an ad which is for a app install. This is not clear, but I think you got it right. When they are searching, you will get that ads. So that is about this one. Now let's click on search and go for search ads, which is for promoting your products and services. This is for promoting your app install campaigns, and I click on continue. The first thing what you have to do is give a name to the campaign, right? This is just for your remembrance. This is for for people to understand if someone else is also reviewing your account or handling the account. Just for that clear understanding purpose, you have to give a correct name, right? I'm just going to give a name, right? I'll just say digital marketing, and let's say this is Delhi. I'm just running this one in Delhi location. Okay, so I'll just use Delhi. Okay, and next is the use campaign settings from another campaign, right? If you already have a campaign where all the settings you want to apply to this campaign you are creating right now, right, you can use this, right? So the settings like the location, right, the budget, right, the language, right, all these settings, the bid strategy, all these settings will be applied of the previous campaign, right? You don't need to do again and again if you are creating a second, third, or a multiple campaigns, right? You can create one campaign and apply those settings to the rest of one, just for a time sense purpose, right, to save time, right? So that is the setting of this one, and you can select that campaign whichever you want to apply take the settings from, and that will be applied automatically. I don't want to use it, just untick this one. And next is the campaign budget. So how much you wanted to give the campaign budget, that is per day. You can see here per day. Okay, and next is a budget from shade library, which is currently there's no shade budgets, so which shade library is not created right now, but this is like a not a useful option kind of a thing, I would say. But just stick to this individual budget, which is X number per day you want to spend. And next is the location. So you can choose all available countries or any particular country you want to choose. Okay, let's say we are going to choose Canada, right? I'll just target Canada. And next, let's say we will use France. Okay, or maybe I'll use Saudi, right? And I use Bangladesh, maybe Australia as well, right? And Brazil. So I'm just showing you as an example, so you can see the map over here which all countries you have selected. Just as an example, I'm just showing. And Next is who should see your ads, right? So people in the targeted locations or people in searching for web pages of your targeting locations. So what does this mean, right? So when you select this one, this means that only people searching for the keywords what I have given in these locations will be able to see the ad. But if you are going to select this one, even though I have not given the location over here, but if they are looking for a location name also in the keyword, I have not targeted for example Germany, right? So people will be searching for digital marketing course in Brazil, digital marketing course in Saudi Arabia, right? So if they are going to search with the location, right, even though I have not added that person sitting in Germany, but he is searching for digital marketing course in Brazil, then the ad will show because he is searching for our target location. So that is where the ad will show up. Okay, and next is language setting. So which language your ads will be displayed on? Is it like the ad text will be there, descriptions in which language is what you have to select here. So I have selected English, and this is like a auto generated ads. It is going to auto generate based on your website, which is not needed, which usually the ads are not that great, so you can just leave that. You can leave this also, which is not a, you want to show some disclaimer for any legal reasons, you can just use this, but it's not needed kind of thing. So next is dynamic search ads. So this is basically, it will create the content of headlines of your descriptions automatically, right? This is from your website, so it will take the data and automatically create that, right? And which is not needed, we are going to create our own ads. So now I'm going to click on save and go to next step, right? And next is ad groups, right? So under each campaign you can create like multiple ad groups as well, like this is one of the ad groups. So first thing is you have to give the naming of that, right? So I'm just giving you a name called digital marketing. Again, this is for the pure understanding purpose for yourself, and also if someone else is reviewing the account, managing the account, just for understanding purpose, you have to keep the campaign names, ad group names, and very clear for easy understanding, right? So I'll just say training. So all the training related keywords I'll be adding into this one. So I named it as digital marketing training, right? And maybe I'll create another ad group which is related to digital marketing course. Another ad group I'll be adding which is related to digital marketing institute, right? So these are some of the keywords I'll be using. So in this box you need to enter the keywords for which you want to bid on, right? So you have to do keyword research and find out those keywords which you want to bid for, right? So you have multiple match types like broad match, phrase match, and exact match. So I would recommend to stay away from broad match and use phrase and also exact matches. So phrase match, you will include your keyword within the double quotes. So I'm just going to give my keyword in the double quotes, right? So this is, and in terms of exact match, you will give in this brackets, right? So this is how you add the keywords, right? And you have to do, you can add multiple keywords, right? Not one keyword but multiple keywords. So once you do your keyword research, you will get a lot of keywords to add in, right? Once you're done, click on save and go to next step. Okay, and you have ads and also ad extensions over here, right? These are ad extensions, and before that we'll create ad first of all. So ad would need 15 headlines and 4 descriptions here, and you can see ad type is responsive search ad. Otherwise you can also use app install ad in case you want to increase your installations of your app. right? This is a multimedia app which is not needed. So these two are like under the search campaign. Next thing is you give the final URL, which you can give it to your landing page or a website page, but landing page is is your ads. All right, so usually create a landing page and give that link over here along with the UTM parameters, which will help you to track all the details, right? So once I have given the URL, and if you have a different URL for mobile, you can give here, and you can give a display path, which is just for the visibility on the ad, where we are going to take them, right? So I'm going to write digital marketing training. So there's a 15 character limit over here, but we have exceeded over here. Let me just try to remove this and adjust. I'll try if I can add over here. No, I think it has exceeded. Okay, same with over here. So I'm just going to give, so just digital marketing, right? And so using the AI, automatically this has created the headlines over here, multiple headlines. And if there are some suggestions also, in case you want to add, you can add from here, right? So there are 4 descriptions which is automatically created. So you can see ad strength over here. So ad strength plays an important role for you to get top within the less CPC basically. So you need to have your ad strength as excellent. Right now it's average, so it is asking you to do some changes, like you have to include your popular keywords like digital marketing training. I'm just going to write that over here, digital marketing training. And next thing is your descriptions also should have this keyword. So once I have done that change, you can see it has moved to good. And let me have that. The descriptions are very short now. It is asking to increase the length. Okay, and same with the headlines as well. This is just an example, like this is just for a training purpose, right? I'm just giving it. So it is asking you to create longer descriptions, longer headlines, right? So the headline characters should be like around 30 characters for headlines and around 90 for descriptions. So right now it's very less, so it is asking to make the changes, right? And you have some images generated. You can use one of the images which fits. I'm going to use this one. So you can see ad preview, how the ad looks like. You can see this is headlines, like this is a display path, these are descriptions, and this is the image which you are using, right? And here is just the tracking in case you want to track your landing page with UTM parameters, after that landing page URL. So click on save. You want to create another one, you can click on save and create another. I'm going to click on save. So this is one, and if you want to create multiple, you can again click on create and create another ads. Okay, and next coming to ad extensions. So first thing is the site link extensions, right? Site links are like it's like links, additional links which you can create, like if there are any benefits, any other pages which people want to see in your website itself, you want to take them to there. Those are called site link extensions. Let me just show you. Yeah, so if you look at here, so these are all the site link extensions, And here also browse all courses, online courses. These are like site links they have created. Okay, and can add new site link extension, add the text over here, description, second line of description, and the URL where you want to take it. If you have a different URL for mobile, you can give it over here, right, and click on save. Okay, so you can create from here. I am not creating anything for now, I'm just clicking on cancel. Okay, next is the action, which is like a call to action button in your text, right? So click on action extension. So choose your language according to your ad content language. Next, what is your call to action button? Like there are multiple over here, you can choose whichever fits your business. Okay, like for example, if you are promoting any software, like you can click on view demo, so they can go to that demo URL. In case you have a demo URL, you can take them to there, and they can watch the demo from there. Okay, I'm not creating this, just clicking on cancel. Okay, so this is call out extensions, which is like you're calling out some of the important things of your products or services, right? This is like that calling out kind of a thing, which is beneficial for the people to see. For like for example, in this course, in this one, you can see 300 placement partners. This is a good call out extension you can use as a call out extension, right? So you can see here site visitors over 1 million per month. This is a good call out extension. So this doesn't have any call out, this also doesn't have any call out, but like some of the important points of your business can be added over here. Click on add. You have call out extension text, which is 25 characters, and you can put in, if you want to show it for a certain particular date or an hour, you want to schedule it like time zone and everything, you can do that, right? So that is about call out extension. Next is promotion extension. So now like you want to promote any deals, offers for any holiday season, right? For New Year, for Christmas, for Diwali, right? You can add all of those promotion extensions over here. Click on add new promotion. So you have a lot of things over here. Depending upon your country you're living in, you have different things, right? Black Friday, like Christmas, Cyber Monday, Diwali, right? End of season sale, Halloween, Independence Day, Labor Day, National Day, right? So summer sale, Valentine's Day. So you can run some of the offers on these special occasion days. And price extension, like you want to display the price of your products or services, you can add those price extensions over here, right? The language, you will select the language, you will select if any of these appears, like brands, any sub products are there in your you can add over here, like product categories or maybe service categories. You can add the header, like headline, description. You want to add from and to, you can add, otherwise up to, right? Average and all of those things. Okay, and next going to structured snippets, right? Which is basically you have any subtypes, you have multiple services. Like for example, in real estate you have amenities, you can show all of them. In case you have a lot of courses, you can show those all courses listed over here, right? If you are in university or something. Destinations, if you are like a travel company, you have multiple destinations, tourist destinations you want to include, you can do that, right? In case of services, you do multiple services, right? For example, here you can see men's, women's haircut, kids haircut, right? Like styles also, you have like see chukka, cowboy, combat, like just different styles, right? If you have different items, like for example, if you have e-commerce, you have different product categories, you can include all of those, right? This is like that kind of a structured snippets. Next is review extensions. In case you want to highlight reviews, you can add all those over here. Next is call extensions. You can add a phone number, mobile number, where people can call in, right? They can directly call you. Okay, you can add the phone number, select your country and phone number. So that is about this. Okay, and next is your filter link. You can see, like, if you want to highlight any specific things of your products and services, you can add that, which is similar to like site links. You can add, right? So similar to structured snippets, right? So let's say insurance cover, you will have multiple insurances, right? For example, you have health insurance, term insurance, car insurance, right? So you want to highlight and you have specific URLs, you can take them, you can add those filter links. Next is location extensions. So if you have multiple stores, right, and you want to include all those over here, you can show that your address, phone number of your location, Google Maps, or your Bing places, flyers, right? So if you want to highlight any certain things of your product, you can use this one, right? And then next you click on save and go to next step. And you have budget, you want to change your budget, you can change your budgets. And next is your bid strategy, right? Same as in Google, you have similar bid strategies: enhance CPC, maximize clicks, conversions, maximize conversion value, TCPA, target ROAS, impression share. If you want to use portfolio bid strategy, you can use that. Edit target categories. Where do you want to target? Ads devices. If you want to target to specific gender, okay, you can see here. If you don't want to show your products to particular age group, you can say decrease by 100% and it will not show you to that people, right? So you have the option, later you can change. You don't want this ad to be shown to females. And the next is the device targeting. When you want to schedule it, you want to put a end date to this, you can do that. And if you want to run this ad in a particular timing, right, you don't want to run 24 hours, you want to run within the normal hours, right, 9 to 10 or something like that. So this is something you can choose to do that. You can add in each day when your ads you want to run. And you have couple of other options, like you can choose to display the time in 24 hours or formats. You also have multimedia ads. You also have ad distribution if you want to control the ad distribution, right? So this will basically also run your search ads on the Microsoft network also, like there are third-party networks also, right? So there it will also show. If you don't want that to be happening, you just want Microsoft sites and select traffic, then you can choose this one, which is completely on the Bing. Okay, and click on save. So campaign is created but account is on hold because there's no funds. So once you add your funds, the ads will start over here. So this is how you create your search campaigns, right? And if you want to change anything later, you can do that absolutely. So this is a campaign I have created, right? Next you can click here, right? This is an ad group I have created. You want to do any changes, you can do that, right? You can come here, you clicked on the ad groups, you can click on the ad group as well, or at campaign level as well, right? You want to change ad extensions, you can change the ads, you can create one more ad from here. Okay, and if you don't want to create an ad, you want to change the create extensions, so you can see all the extensions. So click on create video extension, right? File, you want to upload it or you want to give the URL of that, you want to add a new video extension. So this is the extensions. You can also add video extension, right? So you have logo extension, you want to add your logo, you can add that. Okay, did we miss anything? I think all of them are covered. Like app extensions also. If you want to add an extension of your app, you can add that over here. So these were not visible over there, but you can see over here all of them are visible. These are automated extensions where Bing will, Microsoft will automatically show in case there's a probability of showing some content in the ad, right? So that will be shown over here. Next is assets, like your images, videos. If you want to upload and later use it, you can do that. Here you can see the landing page details once you start running. Competition, so here you can see all the competitors who are bidding on same keywords, and you will be able to understand which competitors are actually bidding on similar kind of keywords. So here are keywords. In case you want to add more keywords, click on add, you will be able to add it from here. Okay, and next is audience. If you want to add any particular audience to this list, you can do that. If you want to click on create association, right, and then you have options over here. Click on add targeting. If you want to add in-market audience over here, you can do that. You have multiple in-market audience, so you can add any of them over here. Okay, click on cancel. And demographics, so you can see here, in case you want to decrease after some time running the ad, you can do that. Locations, you want to add more locations, you can add. You can remove all these locations. You can add like as many as countries you want. Done and save. Okay, and add schedule. You want to schedule it, you want to edit that, again you can do that. Your devices, you want to edit that. You don't want to show your ads on smartphones, right? You can decrease. So now the ad will show only on computers and tablets. So because I have, let me decrease by 100%. So this will not show on smartphones, right? So this is how you can change all these settings once you have created the campaign already. Okay, again you can come back, add groups. So you will have that same in the campaign level also, all those settings. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel and hit that like button so that it helps me and motivates me to do more and more videos like this. Thank you very much. In this video, we are going to discuss about shopping campaigns in Microsoft Ads or Bing Ads. So for that, you need to log into your Microsoft Ads dashboard, right? And after that, you have to click on this create. Otherwise, you can go to campaigns and again campaigns over here, and you can also click create option over here. Otherwise, you want to import it from Google Ads, you can also import from Google Ads. If you have already shopping campaigns, you can import from here, right? So you can click either here create or this create. Okay, let me just click on create. You will be seeing the goal of this campaign. I'll be skipping this. You have a skip option. And next you have shopping. We have discussed about search campaigns. If you want to check out this video, you can go to the channels, or else I'll give the link in the description. You can check out the video about search campaigns. Now we are going to discuss about shopping campaigns. Okay, in case you have an e-commerce store, right? You have products you're selling on your e-commerce store. You want to run campaigns for that online store. You can choose this shopping campaigns. Okay, I'll click over here and you will have three options. One is audience, one is search, and one is smart shopping. So audience include, you can show your product ads on different Microsoft platforms like Edge browser, MSN, Microsoft Start, Outlook, and other platforms, right? We will choose each of this one and we will look at the options inside. Okay, I have selected audience over here and I clicked on continue, right? And you have to give a campaign name which is easily understood and which helps us understand what are all there inside this campaign, right? So next one is store settings. So for this purpose you must have already created a store. So in case you have not created a store, let me go back and show you how to do that. I'm just clicking on cancel for now. Okay, so you can go to tools over here. I have an option of merchant center, but in case you don't have this option, you can go to tools over here and go to content and data, and you will see this option merchant center. You have this pin option, you click on pin and you will see this option in the left side. Okay, you can pin and unpin any of them which you want to see over here. Okay, now I have kept it pinned, so it has come over here. Now let me just go to merchant center, and here you can create your stores. Okay, this is Microsoft Merchant Center, which is similar to Google Merchant Center. When I click on create store, you will have two options. You can create your store yourself, or else if you already have a Google Merchant Center, you can import that over here, right? So let me just show you this option. This is easy to do. You can connect your Google account and it will be automatically imported. Okay, and after selecting this, click on next. Write your store name and what type of validation you want to do. Your domain validation. In case on your domain you have already placed UET tag, you can leave it as it is. In case you don't have placed UET tag, which is universal event tracking, right? And next is validated via Bing Webmaster Tools. In case you already have Bing Webmasters, you can choose this one, right? I'll just keep this as store 3, right? And you have your domain selected and click on next, and you can give your email ID. Okay, and click on store, create store, and you will have the store created. Okay, let me just put my email ID. Store name is already there. We go back and give a different name. Okay, now the store is created. Again, I'll click on Merchant Center, right? Summary. I'll just go back from here. There are multiple stores over here, right? You can delete your store as well. But in case you want to edit, I'll click on edit, right? You have same options over here. If I go inside the store, you will have feed, you have import. Okay, you want to import it, you can import from your Google. Sign into your Google and it will be automatically imported. Okay, and feeds, right? You can create your feed of all your products, right? You can create feed. Again, you can have that from imported from Google Ads. Create feed over here, and you give the feed name and feed type, online product, local product. If you have that inventory update, you can choose that. Language, country of sale, which country it is, right? Next, your currency, and you have 3 options to submit your feed to Microsoft Ads. Manual upload via FTP, SFTP, automatically download from a URL. So manual upload is basically you will have to create your own file using your computer. So here is a sample text file you can download and have that format ready and upload from here. From this browse file you can upload it. And Next thing is automatically download the file from the URL. In case you have a website URL where all your link, all your products are updated in that particular link, you can give that link and give that username and password of that, and create a schedule, and the frequency, for how many days, you can upload, set that frequency basically, right? Next one is upload via FTP. So you can take help of your developer who will be able to help you with uploading this via FTP or SFTP, right? Once you do that, create feed, and it will appear over here, which will have all the products, right? So this is how you first create your store and create your products using your feed, right? And then you go to your shopping ads, right? Now again, I'll click on create over here, click on skip, I'll click on shopping, and then the first option audience, and continue, right? So shopping audience, I'll leave this as it is, and this is a store. I'll select. If you have multiple stores, you can select, and it will show store ID, name, and the active products over there. Okay, then you have all products, and if you want to promote only some products by category, right, by label, by ID, or by brand, product type, you can do that. Okay, for now I'll just keep it all products. And so if you want to like create different campaigns for different categories, so that is the best way to do, right? You can do that for each category, different campaigns. Next, conversions. So this is use the account included in conversion settings, keep it as it is, and next click on save and go to next step. And next is your targeting, where you have location targeting. First you have to choose any location you want to choose. For example, I'll just choose this as Canada and click on target. Okay, so I'll be targeting whole of Canada here. And next is gender. I'll choose in case your products are relevant to a particular gender, you can choose that, or exclude one of them. Okay, age, if you think that your product doesn't suit a particular age group, you can always untick this. And next is targeting preferences, which is basically you will select your target audience. So you will have multiple lists over here. In case you have created remarketing lists, in case you have a customer data, right, you can select all those lists over here and target by them. So now we'll use in market, right? So in market is basically people who are researching currently on that particular topic, right? So which comes under in market, and which is, if you think that something is very relevant to you, you can always choose. For example, autos and vehicles. In case you are selling motorcycles, in case you are selling cars, you can always select here. In case you are selling car parts or anything like that, right? Let me just go to motor vehicles. You have cars and trucks, right? You have used, you have new, right? So let's just think that we are running a online sales related, where you will sell used vehicles, right? I'll just select this one, right? And so I have selected that, and so next we have company targeting. So in case you want to target a particular company, right, who are very much inclined towards buying your products, and definitely you can select some company, like for example Google. Let me just type Google, right? So you can select target those people from that particular company, right? And industry, let's say your product belongs to a particular industry, right? You can always choose to, let's say you are selling some sports goods, right? Your store has sports related items which you are selling online, right? You can select this, right? So these are the industry options you have. And next is target jobs, like job functions. So in case you feel that your product is most sold to a particular job kind of a people, let's say your product is most sold like is it is being bought by some particular particular job function, you can always include that in your targeting. Okay, and you have more options. You have the dates. You want to have an end date, you can put an end date. Okay, and next is ad schedule. If you want to schedule your ads for all days or on particular days, what's the timing, you can choose over here. And next, save and go to next step. Right, next here comes your budget. Okay, and you can choose your budget, how much you want to spend per day basis. Okay, and next comes your bid strategy. So bid strategy is basically, what is your way of telling spending your budgets, right? You want to bid for more conversions, you want to bid for, you want to set a CPC basically, you want to have a particular target TCPA, like you want to have your CPA in certain average. Select that particular bid strategy which is according to your goal. Then I'll save and go to next step. And next is go live. Click on go live. So this is how you create your ads, and your ad, what you have created just now, is over here, and it will be shown to all the audience on the display network of Microsoft. Again, let's look at other options which are available under shopping, which is related to search. So basically, if people are searching for any products, you can show that ads on Bing search and also their partner search, some of the search engines like AOL, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, and there are a bunch of more search engines. Okay, and I'll click on continue, right, and give a campaign name. Okay, and same, you can choose the store ID and products, and this is, you have an option to enable local inventory where you will be able to show your ads on the Bing maps, right, the maps and locations there. Again, you can choose your products, all products, or filter by your products. Okay, conversions is same setting, and then next you go to next step. So here comes your location targeting. Again, you choose Canada. In case you want to target a particular city with a radius, you can also do that over here using this radius, right? Let's say you want to target Toronto, or maybe 25 miles around Toronto. I'll just click on target. So I don't want complete Canada, right? So I can do that, edit that. I can also increase that particular radius also over here. Okay, so this is how you can choose to target. And next is targeting preferences. You have device preferences, or you want to set some adjustments, you want to decrease by some percentage, you want to decrease the bits, you can do that. And click on more options. Same, the scheduling options, start and end date options you have. And next is ad distribution. In case you want to use entire Microsoft network, right, the sites and also additional partners which Microsoft has, you can choose to advertise all over. Otherwise, you can confine to Microsoft sites and some of the select partner traffic, right? So this is, which is all of the network. This is like some set of partners. Okay, and then click on save and go next, and set your budget over here. Choose your bid strategy. I'm just giving an example of bid strategy ROIs, and I'm going to, so basically you need to have a conversion goal. So we don't have a conversion goal. Let me just go back. So here you have to choose one of the conversion goals. Let me just choose this. Right, click on go live. So you will be going live. Okay, so this is second kind of an option. And next is your third option. Let me just go there. Shopping and smart shopping. So this is basically which is kind of a automated version of both of these two. You don't need to do much of a targeting and all of those over here. Just select this, click on continue, enter the campaign name, what's your budget, set your bid strategy, and click on next. Choose your store ID and your products. Okay, you can enable your local inventory ads. Click on next. Choose your locations, right? Choose your end dates, start and end dates, particular timing. Click save and exit. So this is how you create your shopping ads within the Microsoft Bing advertising platform. In this video, we will look at how to run connected TV ads, which is basically on your streaming platforms like Netflix, Discovery Plus, Roku, right? Hulu kind of a platforms. So they also have a plan where they allow certain types of advertisements over there, right? So we can also run the ads on the TVs also. So let's look at how do we run that campaigns using Microsoft ads or Bing ads, right? So for that, log into your ads platform. I'm already logged in. So come to this campaigns and again click on this campaigns. You will see this create button. Otherwise, you will also have this create button over here. You can choose one of them, to create that campaign, right? Let me just click on create here, and you have goals initially. You can just click on skip, and then next you will see different types of campaigns, and choose CTV, which is connected TV campaigns. Okay, I'm going to click on that and click on continue, right? So you can use this for a more awareness kind of ads, like you have launched your new product, new service, or new brand, or new store, right? And you want that to be known to the people, so that is where you choose this option and make people aware that you have launched something new, right? So click on this and click on continue, right? So first thing what you have to do is you have to create your video ad. So you should have already your ad ready to be uploaded. Okay, this is the URL. When the ad will be clicked, it will be taken to this URL, right? For a sample purpose, I'm just going to give my one of the URLs, and then next I'm going to click on this video, right? And also you have some recommended videos which is created by AI, right? I'll just select this, this is like a AI generated video. Okay, and I'm going to save and go to next step. Okay, and next you have to give a ad group name. Okay, I'm going to leave this as it is. It has already given, and you have to give a bid, right? What is your bid? Right, 0.10. Let me just give 1. Okay, and you have this frequency limit. You want to set a frequency, right? How many times you want to show that particular ad to people, per day basis. You want to show like 1 time, or per week you want to show 1 time, or per hour you want to show one, per hour you want to show 1 or 2 times, right? This totally depends upon you, right? So I just have set 1 per week. Okay, next is location. Click on edit location targets. Okay, you can choose any specific location, or you want to target all available countries. You can do that, right? This is the home country in which your account is created. It will show over here. Or else, like you want to show ads in different country, you can search that country name and click on target. So I've chosen Canada. Okay, and next is the Netflix terms and conditions. So you have to agree this. I have clicked on this already, so that is why it's already ticked for me. Okay, and next will be genders. Like if you think that this is not relevant to any of the gender, you can simply untick one of them. And similar with age targeting as well, if you think that any of the age group doesn't fall under your target audience, you can uncheck one of them. And next thing, you have this option to target by genre, right? You can select all genres, or else you can just choose specific genres. On Netflix you will have a lot of genres, right? You have action, adventure, like animation, right, baseball, comic book, comedy, crime. You have a lot of genres, like you have total 75 genres. If you think that your product best suits for people who are actually watching certain kind of genre movies or shows, right? So I think that is where you need to think a little bit about your target audience and do a bit of a research, what kind of shows, movies, what genres they actually look at. Is something you have to do a survey with your audience, or just randomly ask your customers, right? So that is something you will figure out and choose over here from these all the options, right? Let me just put it comedy, right? And you will have potential monthly impressions data over here. Okay, and next is ad schedule. You want to start on a particular date and end it, or just have no end date. You can choose that, and you can want to change all the days. You can choose what days you want to run, start time and end time. Okay, and also you have other audiences, like you want to run your ads to some in-market audience. You can choose that option as well. Okay, and you have to click on save and go to next step. And here is your campaign name. This is the daily budget you want to set per day, right? And save and go to next step, and you can go live or choose to not to go live, right? So these are the like options you have, right? So I'm just clicking on don't go live, right? So this is how you can run your ads on streaming services. Click like awareness, and if you see here, you can run your ads on Netflix, HBO Max, Paramount Plus, Hulu. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. This helps me motivate and do more and more videos like this. Thank you so much. In this video, we will discuss about how to create lodging campaigns or hotel campaigns on Microsoft Bing advertising platform. Okay, so let's start the video. If you have not watched how to create search ads, you can refer to my other videos. I'll also give links to those videos in the description. So you can also watch how to create search ads, how to create CTV ads, how to create shopping ads also on Microsoft Bing ad platform. Okay, so let's get started. So for this, you need to log into your Microsoft ads platform. Okay, if you are very new and you do not know how to create this one, so I have a complete video on how to sign up for this ad platform, and how to start, where to start, how the dashboard looks like, all the options, all the interface is being explained in that video. Please do check out that video in my channel. Let's start. So here in this, you can click on campaigns, and again in this campaigns you have a create option over here. Otherwise you can also use this create option to start the campaigns. Let me just click on create here, and you have goals initially. So I'm going to skip this one, and you have a campaign types over here. We will discuss about lodging campaigns. So these are basically if you have any hotel, you want to show your pricing ads, right? When someone is searching for your hotel, you want to show that pricing ads, you can use that. Otherwise, you have a property and someone is researching, nearby places to, rent that property, then you will be able to show your ad on your search platform where all the listings will be shown. Okay, so let me click on this, and next you go to continue. Now give a campaign name. Okay, let me just type lodging and okay, C1. And you have two ad formats. One is hotel pricing ads. Next is property promotion ad. So hotel pricing ad is basically you show the price of your room, right? Your hotel, right? In a real time to the people who are actually searching on Bing or Bing Maps, right? So that is hotel pricing. Next is property promotion, right? You have a property and you want to show that in your search or all the Microsoft platforms, right? In case you want to show that, you can use this property promotion ad. So for now we will select hotel price ad. Next we'll go to property promotion, which is PPA. Okay, this is HPA, and let me put an budget of 500 per day. Okay, and you have bid strategy. So you have two bid strategies: fixed bid per night and percentage of room price per click. So you can either of them choose that. You can put a fixed bid in case per click. This is the per click bid you want to bid something. Otherwise you want to put as a percentage, room price percentage, you can do that, right? You can do that. Like you want to put 30%, and you can put a maximum cut for that, right? So these are two bid strategies available. Next is ad scheduling. You want to have a start date and end date, you can do that. And if you want to choose to display your ads on certain days on particular timing, you can do that as well. Okay, and next is this is for audience ad bid adjustment. In case like you want your ad to be promoted in all the audience network which Microsoft has, all the partners, all the sites, Microsoft sites, you want to do that, you can increase a bid adjustment. You can do some bid adjustments for that, but let's just keep it as it is for now. And next is ad distribution. So where do you want to distribute your ad, like place your ad? So first is entire Microsoft advertising network, which includes all Microsoft sites. Like you have your Outlook, you have your MSN platform, right? You have your Bing platform, you have your Microsoft Edge browser, right? So these are all like Microsoft sites itself, Microsoft owned sites. And you also have partner traffic. There are partner sites like you can show your ads on AOL, DuckDuckGo search engine, and also Yahoo and several others, right? So this includes only Microsoft sites and some of the traffic, some of the partner traffic you will be getting it. So just keep entire Microsoft network as it is. And next is choose your location, which location you want to run the ads. So I will choose Canada for this Canada location. And in case you want to run a radius specific, city radius specific, and you can do that. I can do Las Vegas, can run ad within that particular radius as well, right? And click on done. And you want to increase a bid for any particular device, you want to decrease the bid for any particular device, you can do that. Okay, so but before doing all of this, right, you should have your all your hotels and properties listed onto your Microsoft, uploaded onto your Microsoft. Okay, so let me just click on save over here, right? And let me just go into this, and you have property groups, and you have your properties. Right, so right now there's nothing showing over here because there's no properties or your hotels listed over here. So for that purpose, what you need to do is that basically go to tools and content and data, and in that you will have property center. In case you are not seeing that option in the left side over here, left panel, so you can pin or unpin. If you pin that, you will be able to see that property center on the left. Okay, so let me just close this. I have property center over here. Click on property center, correct, and you have property feed, right? So all your properties, you need to have that as a template. You have the template here. Upload that all your details into this template and manually upload that. This is one of the options you have. You can upload that file from your computer, right? And next is you can download from an URL. In case all your properties are listed, you have a feed URL, then in that case you can give your URL over here, right? And if that URL has any username, password, you can give that, and you can create the frequency where it will keep downloading according to your frequency you have set. If there are any new properties getting added every 1 day or 1 week, you can do that. Okay, so that is about the property feed. Okay, and next one is pricing feed. So all your property prices, along with the property details, everything needs to be updated over here in this pricing feed. The data should appear across Microsoft within 24 hours. And you have logo to upload over here. This will be displayed on your ads. And next one is landing page feed. Contains all the landing pages that will be redirected when they click on the lodging campaign ads, right? So each and every property will lead to a particular URL or a landing page dedicated to that, right? So that particular data needs to be uploaded over here. Okay, that is where you upload here, and you will be able to see all the details over here. And once you are done with all of this, you will go to campaigns, click on campaigns, and again campaigns, and start creating your campaign. Okay, click on create, skip, and lodging, right, and continue, right? So this will be like PPA, right? So let me choose this time the promotion PPA ads. So in the first one we have chose HPA ads. Now we will choose PPA ads, right? And here the same thing, the bid strategy, you have to put a fixed bid, or else you can choose the percentage of your room price, right? So let me just go with fixed bid for now, and put a start date and end date to your campaign, and choose your timing of your ads. And in case you want to increase bid for this audience, you can do that. You can leave ad distribution as it is, as discussed, and choose your location where you wanted to run your ads. Okay, let's just say Germany, right? And click on done. And next is device targeting. If you want to increase or decrease for any particular device, you can do that, right? And click on save. So this is how you create your lodging campaigns. In this video, we will be discussing about how to create performance max campaigns in Microsoft Bing advertising platform. So in case you are not aware of how to create this ad account and start over, I'll leave a link to my other video where I have discussed about all details, how to create the account and what all options are there, and I've walked through all the interface in the Bing Ads platform, right? So for this video, we'll be talking about the performance max campaigns. So for this, you need to click on these campaigns, and campaigns again over here, and you will see this create option. Click on this option and you will see these goals. Click on skip over here, and you will have performance max campaign over here. Click on this and go to continue, click on continue, and you have store. So without, if you want to run this campaign for shopping, right, you want to run performance max campaigns for shopping, right, you have an e-commerce store, then you can choose the store. In case you don't want to do that, you can just click on start campaign. This will go as a normal pmax campaign for normal, for whatever service or product you're trying to promote. Click on start. And the next is the assets. So here you will have to upload some of your assets like images, right? You can upload up to 20 images, right? And all of them will appear in different Microsoft related platforms. You can see your ads on search, MSN platform, on Edge, and also on Outlook. So these are all like platforms where you see the ads, right? So first thing, give a group name. This is like asset group or ad group you can call, and give the link of your website. Let me just give that, and AI will automatically take content from your website and create headlines, images, and the descriptions over here, right? So it has created already, right? So let me just choose some. So there are some images also. Let me just choose some images. So here are some images, and logo, let me just choose in one of the logos, and here are short headlines. So you can add 15 short headlines over here, right? So it's already added. I can add some more. And there are long headlines. So you have 90 character limit for long and 30 character limit for short headlines. Apart from that, you also have descriptions. So you have 5 descriptions to be added, right, with a 90 character limit length. And you have business name, and you have call to action. You can add call to action over here. Like for example, you can say get demo. Let's say you're promoting any software product and you want people to get a demo. You can use this particular call to action. Otherwise, you have a lot of other options to choose for based on your business and your product or service you're offering. And you have action extension, you have price extension, promotion extension, site link extensions, and more other extensions you have. You can add them to your campaigns where it appears in your Bing search campaign. Okay, and once you're done with that, you have start and end dates. You can put start and end dates for this campaign, and click on save and go to next step. And here location, if you want to target any particular location, you can choose. For example, if you want to do just London, right, you can do that, right? And next, language, if your ads are in English, then choose English. If your ads are in any other language, you can choose to do so. So let me click on English. And next is your signals. So signals are basically your targeting, right? So you can add your search keywords, like your keywords over here, where people will be searching on the Bing platform, right? You can run, let's say you're doing some accounting software related ad, right? You can add the keywords over here, right? And next is you have audiences, which is pretty similar to other audiences in your other campaigns, like audience campaign, right? So you have interests, where you have in market audience, you have in market audience to add. Apart from that, you also have other audience list in case you want to add your remarketing list, in case you want to add your customer data which you have uploaded, right? Or you want to create a similar audience or a lookalike audience. So you will be able to, if you have already created, you will be able to select from this list, right? So this is the audience signal. So for the performance max to work best, the recommended thing is to add as many as signals possible, right? So this will help you to reach the right people and get quality leads in the Performance Max. So you also have your age targeting and the gender targeting in case you feel that any of the age is not relevant to your target audience. You can untick any of them, right? And then next, save and go to next step. And here is your campaign name. You can give your campaign name over here, right? And here is the ad schedule. Want to run the ad on only some days and in a particular timing, you can choose to do so, right? And next you have auto generated assets. So you want to pull the ads directly from your landing page. And next is your campaign URL options, right? You can add your UTM parameters, tracking parameters over here. Save and go next. Next comes the budget. You can give the budget right over here, and your bid strategy in case you want to maximize conversions, maximize conversion value, TROAS, or you can also choose TCPA, right? So you can choose any of the bid strategy based on what is your end goal you want to achieve. And save and go to next step. So here you will have the option to go live or do not go live, right? Since this is just for a test purpose, so I'll be just clicking on don't go live, and the campaign will be in a pause state, right? So you can see here Performance Max campaign name. So this is how you create the Performance Max campaign. In this video, we will discuss about creating audience ads using Microsoft Bing ad platform. In case you are not aware of how to create this ad platform account, okay, I will drop a link below of the video I've created. So you can watch that video and create your own ad account and start creating your campaigns, right? So this video is about specifically audience ads. I also have created other campaigns videos as well in my channel. You can go and check it out. Okay, let's get started. So here, in case you are on some different screen, you have to click on campaigns over here and then again campaigns over here. You will see this option. You can see campaigns and a create button over here. So simply click on create over here and you will see goals of your campaign. What is the goal of your campaign? I'm going to click on skip so that you will see all the campaigns available, all campaign types available. Okay, and here comes all the campaign types. You can find the videos for 5 of this campaign types in my YouTube channel. You can go and check it out. I will leave the links in the description as well. Now we are going to talk about audience campaign type, right? So this campaign is specifically for advertising your products or services on Microsoft ad network, right? There's a lot of other networks apart from Microsoft. So let me click on audience and you have 3 types of ad type. First is native, next is display, and the next is video ads, right? So you can see native ads are basically which gets mixed into the content, and next is display ads. You have your image, headline, description, and you have your video ads. So we will go through each and every ad type, and first thing is your native ads, right? So I have click on native ads and click on continue, right? So once you have done, first thing what you have to do is you have to create your ads, give your landing page URL, right? So let me just give the landing page URL. Okay, once I give the landing page URL, it will analyze the website and the AI will start generating images, the headlines and the descriptions by itself. All right, so if you want to use any of them, you can go ahead and use, which most of the time it is not relevant, but in case you have something relevant, definitely you can go and use them. Okay, so this is the ad preview. So you can see in your Microsoft Edge, this is how ad looks like. And this is like audience network banner ad. This is your audience network, again a different size. This is on MSN platform. This is again same on MSN, same on MSN. This is audience network like rectangle. This is a square image. This is on the Outlook platform. This is how it looks. And this is on your mobile Outlook, web Outlook. Right? And next is you have to give a logo. Your a logo. Let me just give this logo. And there are headlines, short headlines up to 15 headlines, and there are long headlines up to 5, and there are descriptions up to 5 which you can give. Right, so automatically AI has given. Since this is just for a demo purpose, I'm not changing any of these things, so this will be as it is. You can see all the headlines, so you have to edit all of them and make sure all of them are relevant to your campaign, and do a review of all of this, and then you can go to the next step. Right, so don't depend on the AI itself, because there will be a lot of errors in these headlines also. So next thing is your business name, and next thing is your call to action. So choose your language of your ad, and then you can choose your call to action over here. Right, so let's say you are running some offer, right? Then you can choose this call to action, get offer. Right, so you will see that call to action in your ads. There are some advanced settings. In case you have a different URL for your mobile, you can add that URL, separate URL for mobile devices. Okay, and you have your UTM parameters, you have your other tracking parameters, you can give that over here. You can save and create another ad. Otherwise, you can simply save and go to next step. Right, so here you have to give the ad group name. Right, and next is location targeting. Which location you want to run your ads is something you have to put here. And let's just say we'll run this in Ireland. Right, I'm going to put this as Ireland and UK. Right, and so you want to untick any gender in case if your product doesn't suit any of them. Same with your age targeting as well. If you feel that your target audience doesn't fall under a certain age category, you can remove that category. Untick particular age group, and you can remove that. Okay, and next is your targeting options. So you have different targeting options like audience, which includes your remarketing list, your customer data which you have uploaded. Otherwise, you have your in-market audience. Right, so these are in-market audience are people who are researching about certain products or services in the recent times. And next comes the companies. In case you want to target any company which you think company employees would use your products or service. So I just typed Microsoft, target any of these companies. Same with the industries. So if your target audience fall under, like if they are working in some particular industry, so you can target that industry. And next with job function, same. If your target audience falls under any job function over here, if they think most of them from the marketing department would buy your products, if you think that most of the people from real estate would buy your products, right? Most of the entrepreneurship founders, co-founders, business owners, then you can add this one, right? And then next you have your predictive audience. So this will basically people who are interacting with us, it will predict your audience and expand your reach if you keep this on. And next, click on save and go to next step. And here comes your budget, bid strategy, and your start and end dates. Here is your campaign name, and you can put your start and end dates over here. Okay, conversions. So in case you have any specific conversion goal you have created, you can choose that over here. Otherwise, you can keep this by default over here. Right, and next thing is your budget. So in case you want to give any budget like per day budget, you can apply. Next comes your bid strategy. So you can choose different bid strategies available for this particular ad type. So you can see enhance CPC, maximize conversions, and you have TCPA as well, and you have CPM, right? So these are the bid strategies you have over here, and you can choose to add bid strategy. Now I have selected CPM. I have to choose a bid, CPM bid. So I am going to choose, let's say, 120. If you think that you don't want people to watch unlimited times your ad, then you can set a frequency limit over here. Like in case you want your audience to see your ad only once per day, you can set that. Okay. Next is advanced settings. This is for scheduling on particular time you wanted to, on particular days you wanted to run your ads. You can choose to do so, right? And next is bid adjustments for your particular age group. If you want to increase it or you want to decrease for any particular age group, you can do that. Same with the gender, location, and company, industry, job functions, and target. So whatever you have targeted, in case you wanted to increase bid for more inclined customers to your products and services, right? And then click on save and go to next. Okay, so now you can go live, or either you can choose to don't go live and go live later. So I am just going to click on don't go live. So this is how you create your audience campaign. You have your native ads created. Let's look at another campaign type. Under audience type, you have your ad type, two other different types, right? Now let's just look at display ads. Okay, everything follows the same. I'm going to give the link, and it is automatically going to generate some images, some headlines, descriptions, right? So you can see here it has created some ads over here automatically, right? So I'll click on create ads. Has generated headlines, descriptions automatically over here. You can see. Now save and go to next steps. Now this is your ad group name change. This is your location targeting as we discussed earlier. This is your gender targeting, age targeting, and next comes your target preferences. If you want to target using your in-market audience, you can add those. If you have any remarketing list, your customer data, you can do that. Otherwise, you have any similar audience or lookalike audience, you can target them as well. Okay, so this is like same options which we have discussed earlier, right? Next, save and go to next step. And same with your budgets and bid strategies and your dates. So I'm going to keep it as it is and go to next step. And then next click on don't go live, right? So this is your display ads. Now let's look at the third ad type under audience ads, right? Next is your video ads. So click on video ads, continue, and same, you have to give your final URL or your landing page URL. So it is going to give some videos by default using AI, but you will have your own ad version of your video ad, right? So you'll upload from here, right? And let me just use one of the existing videos. Save and go to next step. So I think this is going to take some time. Okay, I can use this also. Let me just use this. Save and go to next step. So everything remains same. Choose your, give your ad group name, location, gender, age, and give your targeting over here, right? And click on save and go to next step, and give your campaign name, start and end dates, your bid strategy, your daily budget, right? What's your default bid? Next, save and go to next step, and you can go live, right? So I'll be clicking on don't go live for now. So that is how you create your audience campaign, which includes 3 ad types, which is native ads, display ads, and video ads, right? So thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please do subscribe to my channel, which helps me to motivate and do more videos like this. Thank you for watching.